Aquarius, welcome into your reading. Thank you so much for clicking onto this video with me, Deborah. If you've been here before, thank you so much for coming back in, for your likes, your shares, and your subscribe as well. If you are new here, welcome. I'm going to test your intuition, and I'm going to test your connection with your spiritual team in this reading, if that is what you want to do. If you don't want to go through this intuition test that I do for you guys to connect you to your spiritual team, you can jump straight into your reading as well. There are timestamps below. This will take you straight in. But if you would like to join me, my darlings, and we do a little bit of a connection to your spiritual team, because in my readings, I allow your spiritual team to use a pendulum, and they choose their own decks. So I lay out the decks on the table. They choose 3 decks, but you as well are also going to choose 3 decks, and then we're going to see how many of these decks you are getting right. And I'm telling you, it's almost like sometimes I feel like it's 2 out of 3 people get 3 out of 3, and others are getting 2 out of 3, which is absolutely mind-blowing. Your guys' vibration has already risen so high. Otherwise, you wouldn't be picking up on this connection with your spiritual team. Your vibration is high already. So let's get into the selection part of the reading and find out which decks we're going to be working with today in this reading. Aquarius, welcome into the selection part of the reading. This is where you're going to choose 3 decks. So go for any which deck that is attracting you. I'm going to name them for you, and then your spirit guides are going to use the pendulum, and they're going to choose 3 decks as well. We're going to see how many of you guys out there get 3 out of 3. Okay, if you want to know the names of the decks, we have got Starseed Oracle, Angels and Ancestors, a Moonology, Psychic Tarot of the Heart. We've got Sacred Traveler, Spirit Animal, and we have got Angel Answers coming in here. If you already know what decks you want to go for, then please just jump ahead a little bit in the video. If you are not sure, and if you would like to join me in the little breathing that I do before I start the readings, it will also benefit you as well with regards to helping you to choose the decks, but it will also open up communication and understanding between you and your spiritual team, especially as you go into the reading. So let's get into it. Before we begin, Aquarius, let's take that first deep breath in. At the top of your breath, can you please hold it there for a few minutes? Not a minute, sorry, seconds, imagine. And release your breath. Second deep breath in. At the top of your breath, I want you to imagine and feel a very bright white light that emanates at the top of your head. This is you. This is your energy. That is who you are. Release your breath. Third deep breath in. At the top of your breath, I now call in your spiritual team. I ask them to please come in and to open up the ways and the portals between you and them so that you can receive clear communication in this reading. Release your breath. And there we go. Choose the decks. If you need to pause the video, then do so. Otherwise, let me get into your spiritual team's choices. So spirit guides for my beautiful Aquariuses out there, can you please show me which deck needs to be chosen first with regards to the reading that I'm about to do for Aquarius? Let's see what will come in for you, Aquarius, at this time. Let's have a look. So we have got them aiming directly at Moonology, which is one of my favorite decks out there. Let's go in there and get the second deck out for my Aquarius. Where do we need to be going at this moment in time? Remember, Aquarius, my readings are timeless. So whenever you do receive this reading, you are meant to get it. Time is literally a non-existent sort of situation, especially in the world of spirit. So we are heading for Angel Answers down at the bottom here. The last deck for my Aquariuses, where do we need to go? Which deck has the information that needs to be heard at this moment in time? That took on a very strong, purposeful swing. So I'm really curious to see where we are going. We have got the Spirit Animal Oracle with a beautiful blood jasper. The bloodstone is a jasper kind of, but it's bloodstone, beautiful energy. Also a stone for healing as well and removing of blockages, by the way. So it's interesting that I put it on top there. So let's get into your reading and find out exactly what information is going to come through for you in this reading. So there we go, Aquarius. We are done with our pendulum. How many did you get right? How many of these decks did you get right? So we have got the Moonology deck. So I wrote them down. Moonology. We have got Angel Answers. and we have got Spirit Animal Oracle. So there we go. We got our 3 decks. How many did you get right? Okay, and let's see what will come in from your reading. And please do remember, Aquarius, this is a timeless reading. Whenever you do receive it, you're meant to get it. What else? Watch out for the scammers out there on Instagram. They are using an account that has got a similar name to mine, Hedridge Tarot. It is not me. They've also bought subscribers as well, because they've only posted like 30 posts, but they've got like 3,600 followers, which means they bought subscribers. They will follow you and try to speak to you in the DMs and get you to pay them. Please be careful, you will be scammed. It is not me. I am currently not open for personal readings. So let's get into this and see what's going on here. A card has fallen. Okay, I remember feeling, oh, this is good. I remember feeling in your reading, I got that feeling that I was talking about that bloodstone, and then there was this energy that the word was said there was blockage. So I feel like there could be a feeling as if you do have a blockage in your life, or there's some specific area of your life you just cannot seem to get right. You might feel like you have some kind of something wrong with you, like I've got a spiritual blockage. It can happen. It can happen that we can get spiritual blockages depending on events that have either happened to us, been done to us, or a spiritual damage that can happen to you, or even something that can happen with regards to you entering into this life carrying something from a, you know, another life that you've lived. You're carrying it with you into this life, which can create a blockage. It's a good card that has fallen out. Okay, so it says here, nothing is yet set in stone. So you might be truly feeling as if something is not meant for you. You might be feeling as if it will never come right, or your life is not meant to have this. I feel like you may be wrong there. Okay, so I feel like the stone, you know, is so interesting, because sometimes whenever I think of blockages, I always feel like a big stone in your path. You know what I mean? So I feel as if you are going to be breaking whatever this blockage is. For some of you, it can be never ending. Since you can remember, it's been financial issues, it's been career stability, it's been relationships that keep doing that same thing over and over, different faces, same story, and it can be broken. Blockages can truly be broken, and it's usually got something to do with karma. So if you can handle or work on your karma, you can truly also break blockages as well. But depending on what comes up in this reading, blockages can be caused by people. Yes, you can have somebody. Yes, there's people like who have knowledge of certain things who can put a curse on you, and they can truly, and even sometimes people can do that unintentionally. Words have great power. So when you've got a person out there that's constantly talking really bad about you, or so, even the worst is a family member or somebody that you have given your love to, if they can talk really badly about you, they can cause an actual spiritual blockage inside of you. Be very careful, especially when there's a lot of gossiping going on. That can cause a blockage with regards to a person, because they will talk about you as if they can never hold a job. They're such losers. They like this, they like that, and that energy does come through to you, okay, and attach itself. That's why we as spiritual people, we're always smudging ourselves out or cleansing our energy in some kind of way, because it's constantly actually happening. So with regards to that, it can happen that way. It can be an event that has taken place in your life with regards to a situation that took place, and now that situation took place was very negative for you, and it has entered into your energy, and it is paused there, it's holding there, and you need to let that go, so that it can be released. Or it can even be your own mind. Okay, it can be your mind. Your mind is your slave, not your master. Your mind is your slave, not your master. And sometimes the mind can become our master, and it can cause us to believe certain things, and that can also create that blockage. So let's see what lies underneath here in the near future. I'm so glad we've got some timing. There's a blockage being removed very, very, very soon. So whenever I see in the near future, I always feel like it's over the next 12 months. So I got that. Whenever I see that card, that's the feeling I always get from it. In the next 12 months. So I feel as if, yes, you are going to have some kind of blockage removed in the next 12 months for you. While you are in this mutable moon, okay, because mutable means changeable, work on changing, starting on the inside, because it requires change to happen in here and here. These two intelligences that we have, one is the brain, which is the intelligence of the mind, and the thought is the intelligence of the mind, and the other is the heart, and emotion is the intelligence of the heart. But it is truly the emotion of the heart, which is an energy vibration that pulls in reality to us. But if the brain is not aligning with what the heart is feeling or saying, and the heart doesn't align with what the brain is saying, it's very hard to create what you want to create. And I feel like that's where you need to begin at this time. You start out by changing what the mind is. You got to get control of that brain. It's not your slave. You're not its slave. You are its master, and you have to master the thought above all else with regards to what you believe, what you're saying. You need to say that this blockage is broken. You need to say it as if it's already happened. I do not have a blockage. Don't even mention the word blockage. I don't have a blockage. All things flow to me. Nothing is set in stone. Everything flows in my way, the way I want it to go. Because if you kind of like now you're going to get obsessed with the fact that you've got a blockage. That in itself becomes another blockage. So you see, what you focus on. That's why people, whenever we talk about people who have been, say, cursed, a curse is a thought or a seed that gets planted in your mind that then you grow and you water and you make the curse to become what it is. So that is why you got to be very careful what you're thinking. Anything that you start to focus on will become your reality. So when you start saying, nothing can touch me, I'm good, my energy is clear and pure, and I'm moving forward without anything standing in my way, then that will be your reality. But if you say, I have a blockage in my life and this has never happened for me and there's something definitely wrong with me, that will be your reality. Okay, so we have to be very careful. Let's see what advice will come out. We got 2 cards. Aquarius. We're going to go there. We got 2 cards. We know none of the other zodiac signs literally had me holding 2 cards here. Okay. Let's start off with this. And Spirit Guide just said to me, this is your healing in the in-between phase of you waiting for this near future to come in. And they're talking about, we got dragonfly spirit. I love this. I literally drew this one for myself last night. I'm just saying Aquarius. We got dragonfly spirit, and I knew immediately when I drew it out what it meant for me. Truth transcends illusion. So the truth here, with regards to who you truly are, needs to be born. With regards to what it meant for me, I knew that in the end, the truth of everything that you do and everything that you are will always be shown to the world. And whenever you're out there presenting yourself, especially with the job that I do, I must always do it from an authentic, genuine place, as awkward as I can be sometimes, but I always put myself out there as I am, So truth transcends illusion. What is the illusion that we are talking about in this reading? The illusion that we are discussing in this reading is about the fact that you may feel as if you have a blockage in some area of your life. The truth is you do not have a blockage. You do not have a blockage. You need to change the blockage, in fact, or whatever belief you have about how it was caused to you. If there's something wrong with you, it's a pure illusion that you're thinking that. And why you need to have the brown bear spirit. Okay, I just absolutely love how this brown bear is like, it's almost like, because I think of the culture being Native American, it is like this feathers coming out there and the bear paw and everything. It's so beautiful. I don't even know if it's associated to Native American because I'm not in your country, but it does say take time out. So in the in-between phase that you are now waiting to see this change come in, this blockage that's going to be removed from you. Take time out to really look at what the illusion is to you. What is it that you are saying to yourself or believing in the core of who you are about something about your life? That is where you're going to have to take time out here to examine that. Because if you do not look at what that is, this can be something that your parents said to you when you were a child. You know, nobody's perfect and people say things. This can be something that was said to you when you were at school by a teacher or a classmate, and it just became ingrained in your energy and it created a blockage. It can be people who have vindictively really hurt you as well, and you got to think about that. The words that you are hearing about whatever this blockage is not your words. They are coming from somebody else. So you're allowing, or you unintentionally, not knowing about it, are allowing their words to settle in the mind. And now they have a voice in your head forever. They have a voice in your head. They're occupying space in your mind forever. And that can be a problem, because we do not want, it's like people who have been in abusive relationships. When they've been in an abusive relationship, they'll get out of the abusive relationship, but the words that were said and things that were done to them in that relationship or an abusive childhood carries on with them forward. And it's like this person does not have access to you anymore, but they're still abusing you by the words that they've placed in your mind. So that's what you've got to look at. And you've got to look at what those words are and then change them. And the way that I can advise you to find that, how to find that, there's only one way you're going to find what you're saying to yourself. There's only one way, and that is to do and try meditation. I know everybody goes, meditate. I can't meditate. That's why you need to meditate. Meditating is observation of the mind, because you cannot stop the mind from talking. Whenever I'm in meditation, I will always, whenever I hear my mind start going, I always go mind, I just say mind, and then I identify the mind, and I know it's not me. It just passes. It's not me. It's just my brain going. That's what you need to pay attention to. That's why you meditate. Where do your thoughts go when you're trying to meditate? Where do your thoughts go? What are you saying to yourself in meditation? No, not what you're saying. What is the mind saying in meditation? That is how you're going to identify what your beliefs are about who you are. So if you're in meditation and you start thinking about what happened back then, words that were said to you, fights that happened, that's your blockage. And then you need to go into that thought of what you were thinking about and go in there and recalibrate and turn off that one and switch on this one. And when you hear yourself repeating that kind of words to yourself, you need to say, stop, brain, listen to me clearly. Don't ever say that again. Say this instead. And you have to do that repetitively over and over and over again. I would literally, when I would say stupid things like, oh, I'm so worried about this and this and this, I would say stop, delete, like I was deleting a sentence, you know, and I would put a new sentence in, resend, you know, like a computer program. So literally you got to do stuff like that. So let's get into this reading. I hope you don't mind me talking about all this stuff. You got beautiful strength. Look what's coming in for you. The strength card coming in here, got to stop right there. You see she's standing with the lion. Okay, so she's standing there with the lion. And the lion, she has tamed. Okay, that lion, she's tamed the lion. The lion is your mind. It is your mind. It is what is operating. It's the machine that makes you know when to get up to go to work and know when you should maybe take a break and go to bed. It will tell you, oh, remember, you need to do all these things today. Oh yeah, I must remember that appointment and everything like that. And it's not supposed to be telling you that you are not worth it, or you cannot get something right, or you're not good enough. And unfortunately, it's a bit out of control. It's a wild lion in your mind. Imagine a wild lion taking up space in your brain. It's literally in your skull. That's literally what's going on. You need to tame the lion. And she tames that lion every single day, so she can be in control of her life, which will ultimately make her stronger. Male or female energy. Okay, so I actually love that a lot. Let's see what else comes in here. You have got, this is the ending. You got a call coming in, so you have an ending coming. This is going to take place in a very near future. It can, why are they kind of putting it out there as the near future? This is a judgment card. This change needs to happen in your life. I feel like whatever you have not been getting or experiencing, whatever this block feels like to you, it's always been meant to be removed. Okay, so what is going to happen here is that with regards to it being in the near future. It all depends on how quick you can do that. Time does not exist, space exists. Okay, so if you can do this energy shift quicker and get over the illusion, then this will be quicker than what you think. And whatever that blockage is will be over for you. But it depends. Moving forward here, this is a very, very positive energy for you. And I feel like you're really being called, literally, with that's judgment. Judgment also means the ending of very negative cycles that you've been through. So let's get into this and have a look and see what comes in here. Justice. Wow, no, this is a blockage completely being removed from you. It's justice and judgment right next to each other. You're breaking the karma here that has been blocking you. You're breaking something here, breaking that stone, that rock that's in front of you. You're breaking that blockage completely. And this is not even maybe. This is, yes, absolutely, you are doing this, because you've got two karmic cards next to each other. Both of these cards are talking about some kind of changes about to take place in your world, where you are going to be moving forward in a way that you haven't experienced before. I feel like whatever this blockage is for you, relationship, financial, money, career, health, whatever it is for you, once you transcend and go through this understanding of changing how your energy is, changing your thought that will adjust your energy, I literally feel as if you're going to be experiencing something you have not experienced before. You're going to be experiencing energies that you have not actually, or events or situations. You're going to be living in a life that you haven't really lived before, and that's actually really fun. I love that so much. So it's so beautiful to experience an absolutely big, huge life in this world. That is also, we got Leo in your reading, and we have got Libra. So let's see what else will come up here. And there it is, your reading. Oh my God, Aquarius. There's all the endings. There it is. There's all the ending of what this block is for you. And there is the Fool card. I wanted to say, I'm sure you're going to see some aces and some pages coming up in your reading. And literally the next card out is the Fool card. This is your new beginning. This is you moving forward in your life free of the weight of what you've been carrying. This is you letting it go. This is you even unsure about what will happen next. But I see you excited about your life. My heart, I'm just saying, free, set free, blockage removed, broken down by what? By you and your mind. Okay, so let's see what will come in here. Clarity of the mind. There it is. Beautiful, beautiful energy. The King of Swords is an energy, or King of Air is an energy of clarity, clear thinking, clear seeing, clear understanding. And this can even represent the mind, because the King of Air is associated with the thought in the mind, and you master that with the King of Air. Thank you so much. And I dropped it. Maybe we'll let it go. Why do I do that? But anyway, let's carry on with the reading, Aquarius. Okay, so King of Air there. Okay, Hierophant. It's Mercury retrograde. What must I say? So Hierophant comes in here. Here is your leveling up. This is you. Got a crazy reading. I'm just saying, this is crazy. The way that the cards have come out, absolutely mind-blowing. With regards to Hierophant energy, we got Taurus coming in here. You're looking at your life going up to another level. And you're carrying wisdom with you in this new way of being. When we get into this Fool card, the King that fell, open mind, you know. Maybe you're losing a part of your how you think. It's going to be thrown away. You're going to put new energy in. With regards to the Hierophant coming in, I feel as if you're carrying so much wisdom now moving forward, understanding that with regards to how you actually are operating in this world, you're not the same person anymore when you're here. You've got wisdom and understanding about how things work, because you're going to see it for yourself. This is your life leveling up, but you're not leveling up and you just don't even know how it happened. You know how it happened. You're going to understand, I did A, B, and C, and it was not easy because I had the Strength card there, but I did it. And because of this, it makes me so empowered. It makes me so understanding about things in life that I've never understood before. There is wisdom over there. So let's get into the last card, the Hangman. They literally ask, and you got a lot of cards of enlightenment here as well. We've got cards of enlightenment coming up into your reading. So with regards to the Hangman being here, can I get you that card? Where is it? I don't know, guys. It's like, I don't know. Anyway, so with regards to the Hangman being here, we are literally looking at the wait, the pause, and it's literally there. Take time out. Take time out right there by the Hangman card, the bear. It is a time, it's like hibernation. You're in hibernation, but you're not being punished in this hibernation. You're being replenished in this hibernation. You're going inside of this hibernation time so that when spring does come, not necessarily spring, okay? I'm just saying it as a metaphor. Is it a metaphor? But anyway, it's literally you coming out of hibernation as somebody else. And you can see it with the card that lies next to it, which is the Hierophant. So the card of understanding is here. And the card of waiting is here. So this is not a long time for this. The Hangman doesn't show up for years. It shows up for a short period of time where you're going to be kind of like not seeing what I'm talking about. Okay, so let's get in here and see what's going on. Beautiful. We got the World card here for some of you guys. There could be some travel, because I'm hearing Spirit Guide talking about traveling as well. There could be you really shake up. I hear them saying shake up, and it's a bit of a shake up that's going to take place here with this Fool card coming in here. I'm going to have to say something. Okay. I'm just going to take another card. I don't want to see something. Gemini coming in here. Okay. So yeah, there could be a new direction you're going in. We've got Lovers card coming in here with the Gemini energy. It's something I'm feeling. I'm going to talk about it in a moment. I want to see something. I want to be sure. Spirit Guide must show me before I say this, okay? I don't want to say something and cause something. I have to have confirmation from Spirit Guide. So with regards to the world, I feel like you are going to be maybe moving from where you are, leaving your current area where you're living, or the city where you live, or even living across the world, okay? But where you're going here, with regards to the Lovers card, it is truly your path. It is truly your path. You might find love if you are single. You might find somebody here who is out there in the world waiting for you. And you're going to only find this person when you've gone through this transformation. That's how it is. Sometimes you wonder, why can't I find love? There's something you need to do before you can find that love. It's not about you finding love and love will make you happy. You got to figure it out on your own, because you have to save yourself. Nobody can save you. You have to do it yourself. You got to save yourself. That's it. And when you do so, you become the Hierophant. And I do see you doing this. I see you getting to this understanding, and alignment is falling back into your life. If this is not love, it's truly a new path that you're taking. It is meant for you. It is balance once again showing up in your life here with the Justice card and the Lovers card together. This is major goals that are going to be reached here. Whatever it is that you dream about your world looking like, it can be that. Whatever has been missing from your world, I feel like it will come in now. So that blockage, whatever it feels like I can't ever have an abundance flow in my life, I feel like you will have that abundance flow in your life. So let's get in here, the Seven of Earth, and there is the abundance energy. Long term here, you've got a Seven of Pentacles coming in. Long term, you do have a little bit of fear with regards to some kind of stability in your world. So Seven of Pentacles usually talks about you really trying to make a real big effort here. You keep putting in the effort, and then at the same time, you're not really seeing the results that you want to see, or you're afraid that, you know, you're trying so hard, this may not work for me. What if it doesn't happen? What if I don't have enough? What if it's not stable enough? What if the relationship is not strong? What if something will only work for a short period of time and not for a long period of time? I always got this kind of like belief, if you did it once, you can do it again. You know what I mean? So if something works once, it will definitely work again. It's all up to you and how far you're going to push. You just got to keep pushing until it works again. And that's it. With regards to the Seven of Pentacles, I kind of feel that They are letting you know that with regards to some kind of stability, this can be a relationship that you want to have stable, or having a stable relationship. It can be money that you need to have flowing in your world. It can be a job or a home that you need to know that in the next, for the rest of my life, I have this home that I live in, and I have that stability and safety. It is there for you for a long period of time. This is like your future. It is there. It is going to improve, and it is actually going to show itself to you as getting stronger and stronger as you are moving forward, which is absolutely excellent. Let's see what's going to come in here. The 4 of Air. I knew it. I knew it. Okay. Wow. I didn't want to say anything until I saw, because I don't like to cause drama. You know what I mean? I like no drama. So with regards to the 4 of Air, you know what I saw when I felt what I felt here? I heard something Spirit Guide was saying, and I was like, Spirit Guide, really? You know what I mean? And I don't want to say anything. I actually saw the 5 of Swords. And I said, if I don't see something similar, that's going to make me go, wow, it's a 4 of Swords. So I understand why they're showing me the 4 of Swords and not the 5 of Swords. So there is a little bit of a confrontation, I feel like, that you are going to be having with a specific person or people. But you're going to not do it in the way that I thought. That's why they're showing me the 4 of Swords. You're definitely pulling away your energy from somebody here or from certain people. But you're not just going to pull it away and not answer your phone. It's like you're just going to not, pick up the phone. Excuse me, guys, pick me in your reading. Pick up the phone. I feel as if you're going to do this in a very professional way, maybe not like me. Actually, no, I wouldn't. Anyway, I wouldn't do that. I think you're going to be like, so yeah, I'm kind of like good right now. I feel like for the moment being, I'll be backing away my energy a little bit from you, because I kind of don't like the vibe that's going on between the two of us. Okay, so if you don't mind, I need some time out. Need a hangman moment from you. I need some time out. Thank you so much. And you're going to do it in a very nice way, and I feel like you're going to back away. That's why I'm hearing a lot of stuff from a specific person. It can be a family member, it can be a lover, it can be friends, it can be work colleagues, whatever. Somebody, something here. And you're going to pull back from them. I will warn you, they will come after you. When you pull back and say, yeah, no, I think we need time out. I think we need some space between you and me. I'm feeling good, and I feel like I need space. Thank you so much. Go well. You know what I mean? They will not go well, because they want access to you, so that they can continue their drama. People are like that, okay? There are certain people who need you to be in constant angst, because it brings them great pleasure. I just see that, and they're just living in this world of that, and you don't want to be there anymore. So I feel as if you're going to pull back, but they will come after you, and their spirit is advising you to go into silence. Do not answer, do not respond, do not make eye contact, do not initiate any kind of like communication, because it will begin the drama, and that's what they're looking for. So the only way to stop it is to completely go silent. Keep them out. You don't have to answer a message. You don't have to answer the phone. If somebody is showing up at your front door, you go to the police and you put a protection order against a person, and you get them out of your life. You take action. So let's see. It's so beautiful. So because you control the mind, because you are taking back your power with regards to what is out of control here in our minds, you will become the emperor in your life. Part of you becoming the emperor, we got Aries in your reading, part of you becoming the emperor, and remember we got a King of Swords on the floor there as well. What a beautiful strong energy on the floor there, imagine. So with regards to you becoming this emperor, I really do see, I think I actually took out, no I didn't, I left the space, yeah, there we go. So with regards to you becoming the emperor, I actually see you, it's actually the right amount of cards. Do you know that? It's because I've got 2 cards up here. So I've got 2 cards there, 2 cards there, 2 cards there. And I had an extra card, and Spirit Guide was going, that card's not supposed to be here, so I'm going to take it out. Anyway, so with regards to the Emperor, that's you being empowered in your life. This is also you taking back your power from other people here. This is also you kind of like being the one in control and not being the one just having to literally be pulled around by people left, right, and center. This is you taking back power. This is you literally not allowing people to do whatever they want with you. And that's just really what the Emperor always means, because you don't want people to play with your emotions, play with you. You need yourself to be, you know, when a situation is not what you want it to be, then you need to say, no, I'm not doing that. And not have people come in and go, yes, you are. You're like, no, I'm not. You know what I mean? And we've got the Queen of Fire. Beautiful energy. Newfound ideas coming in after this has taken place. Really feeling so strong, feeling very confident, really like a life makeover coming up here for you, Aquarius, real life makeover. It's almost like you're a different person, truly. You know, from what I was picking up when I came into the reading, this is different, this is different, this is the new you, okay? And this is you feeling very different. You're very strong, very confident that you can get what you want right in your life. And I kind of feel like with the World card as well, I felt like you're going to have some more golden dreams here as well. There's a lot of things that you're going to be able to get right because you've seen that you got one thing right. And when you saw like, wow, I really broke something major in my life here, I really overcome something so big, I can do anything. And it's like, yes, you can. What do you want to accomplish next? What do you want to overcome next? What is the next step for you? What is the next Hierophant moment for you going to be? You know, the Hierophant is never just there. They don't get there and then they're there and that's where they stay. They always move into the next level, the next level. And I see you like that as well. I see you with a lot of big dreams here. I see you with some new ideas, some new feelings that have erupted inside of you about how you feel in this world, in this life. And I see you really going for that. I see you being bold. I see you being gorgeous and handsome and really shining your light there and just being confident as you move forward into your world. I love this so much. Thank you so much for sitting with me through all the cards falling and stuff like that. It's Mercury retrograde, so these things happen. But otherwise, thank you so much, my beautiful Aquarius. I'm sending absolute love and light to you. Thank you for always coming in and watching the readings. Bye.